We're going to talk now about a new organization called the Willmar Children's Cabinet. And in order to get that story, we need to talk to Rene and have her tell us what that's about. Rene?
United Way has had a lot of different tables working on many issues. We had a donor who came to us last summer concerned about just test scores and how he can make a difference, and he had some other business partners that may also be able to help. And we have an early childhood initiative in the program, which has been meeting on a regular basis, doing great work. He challenged us to take it to the next level. And United Way, members of the Southwest Initiative Foundation, Jodi, Heartland, Head Start, private and public preschool providers, our Empower group got together and started thinking more out of the box and how we can make a difference and what is missing in our community.
Yeah, I think I was involved at the very beginning of this, and one of the things was that we when we talked about it, we didn't want to do the traditional stuff that maybe didn't work, and we were just going to replicate it and make sure it didn't work again. Is that right?
That is absolutely true. And United Way's kind of involvement with Empower, we decided that's our time to step up what we're doing in Empower, maybe visiting more sites. But there's a lot more pieces to it that Jodi can share a little bit more on that.
So, Jodi, you want to talk a little bit about some of the other pieces that are involved in this?
Some of the other pieces to this, really, when we talked about thinking outside of the box, it wasn't just to increase programming that we're currently doing. We want to look at alignment of curriculum and assessment across the board with all early childhood practitioners in the community, be it a private preschool, family childcare, childcare centers. We want to align professional development. So one thing that we've worked on is both Ann and I have actually become train the trainers so that we're able to do some kind of regional training. We have also talked about expanding capacity for programming, increasing, kind of building the capacity to see more kids, and then the evaluation piece of it. And when we talk a little bit about building capacity, there are a group of kids that Patty has talked about that we don't see. So maybe what we need to do is look at having a mobile preschool site where there is a large number of kids that aren't being seen or don't come anywhere for preschool. So it really is looking at the community as a whole, not just one program in particular. We're really trying to focus on bringing all the agencies together to work collaboratively.
It sounds really exciting. The biggest thing is it's outside the box, and it expands the availability of programming to a new population. Would that be correct?
That's what the goal is, and what we really are, we're in the process of trying to find funding for this. This isn't something that has come with funding. We have thought outside the box. We've come up with a nice price tag for that, and now we are looking for the funding to make this all happen. But yes, the goal would be to do preschool in different areas in the community and really work on aligning that curriculum assessment and professional development.
So what's the projected cost for this?
The phases, it's over 3 phases that this project could happen, and it's not being specifically funded all by United Way. It's by the cabinet itself. I think the overall for the 3 years about $250,000. When you talk about doing a curriculum and assessment piece, that gets to be the most expensive part. We were very fortunate to have this particular donor help us get it started, and we've done some training with some of the folks in the area, and have started buying the curriculum.
So we're short on funding, but the cabinet, maybe we need to have a meeting of all the interested parties at one table.
We have written a grant already to the Willmar Community Foundation, and then we are looking at other foundations locally to apply to as well. So
again, though, the expected outcome is improved literacy and educational capabilities for all kids. Is that correct?
And also quality preschool that all kids have the same access to.
Are we one of the few communities that are doing this?
The Willmar Children's Cabinet is something that is new to us. I believe there may be one other community in Minnesota, and that may be up in the kind of the Iron Range area that really works collaboratively like this, but I think this is something that's new to our community, and we are very excited about it, bringing everyone together, because this is something that needs to happen for the best for the kids.
Jodi, Rene, thanks for coming to talk about the Children's Cabinet. And it sounds like an exciting opportunity for our community.
Jerry, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
This edition of Cardinal Clips provides an opportunity for everybody in the community to learn how our early childhood family education programs work. The one thing that you will find out is that we are working and striving to reach across the whole community to improve education for our young kids. And remember, today's early childhood kids are tomorrow's leaders.